Alright, we're getting ready to start the game. Playing for Lakes today. Spuds are in home whites. The Lakers are in red. It's on the girls' zone to get it out. Trying to advance it. It's knocked over to Berkeley on the near side. She dumps it into their zone, so it chases into the far corner. Saya pulls it up from in the far corner, takes it behind the net, comes up near side, throws it to Berkeley at the near point. It's taken away from her, and DL gets off on a 2-on-1. 16 though, moves to her left, moves out, Ella gets a save. Oh, it's taken away just outside the zone by number 8. Back over to Talia, she backhands it out of the zone. Neutral ice. DL dumps it back in while Spuds are getting changed. Coming up along the near side from behind your own net, going up and off the glass and down, and it went for icing. So that will start the clock at 15:49 left in period 1. And one of those rare rinks. Sight lines are terrible for what I'm doing because we got the net in the way, but you can actually see the scoreboard. Unfortunately, only one of the two scoreboards is working, and that's the one to the right. So, puck goes around behind the Spuds net to the far corner. Coming up along the far board, send it out, flex out into neutral ice, and down into the Lakers zone. Up against the near corner. They're fighting for it, but there's her and 3 other girls from DL, and they pull it out. But there's that Talia. Talia trying to dump it in. Marley gets a piece of it, pushes it in. DL though grabs it, swings around their own circle, gets it back out to neutral ice. There's 7 for DL, driving in, moving to her left. Talia got a piece of it, got in front. They pick up again in the near circle. And Marley again got a piece of that one. Talia did, she took all the way. So it's finally get back out to neutral ice. 7 again, probably one since early in this game. She's their puck runner, it looks like. Got it back down in again to flex back out to neutral ice. Going down the Spud zone. Thrown behind. Comes up around the near side. Good point. Talia comes in, closes on, throws it, but gets picked off at the face-off circle. In comes loose, gets knocked up along the backboard, swings her off in the far corner. Hammers got it, she comes to the near circle, backhands a shot up front, doesn't make it through, and they clear it out. And then put it back on. I think that was Abby got that one on the net before they goalie covered it. Melissa stops the clock at 14:18. Spuds win the faceoff, comes out to the left circle. Back out to Talia again, back down in. Abby gets it on the far side of the circle, throws it in. Really hung on to it. Another faceoff from the far circle. Down the DL zone. Abby's taking the faceoff. There's Talia in the corner. She backhands it down in. Puck goes around behind the net. Abby follows it up there. Comes up towards Brindley. Just deflected into the far corner. DL throws it out. Trying to chase it down. Berkeley picks it up. Oh, she gets mugged from behind. And they don't call anything. Oh, it sure looked like a check there. They threw a shot from the far side, but it goes across. Abby took that one away as they were trying to turn it around. Hammer keeps it in, throws a hard shot, about 6 inches too high, that comes up. Another shot to miss, comes out right out front from Alyssa. Couldn't get much on it, goalie kicked it away. PL brings it out along the near boards here, number 8 driving up. Puts in the Spuds on the left side. Tries to cut across in front of Berkeley, but Berkeley's like, no, you're not. She took it away, took it behind the net, throws over the far corner. Tibbs clears it out. It comes down to the DL blue line. Tibbs again closed on it. She backhands it over to Sayla. Sayla drives in towards the right circle, tries to center it. I'm getting this camera all over the place. Sorry about that. Puck down behind the net. Maddie Birchfield spinning up towards it, gets deflected out to the top of the circle. DL pulls it and starts to drive, getting down. There's she lost the puck. It's going down into the near corner of the Spud zone. Now you're trying to kick it around. She throws it back. Maddie picks it up in the near circle. Swing it up. Ooh, took it away from the defender at the near point. Got it out and Sayla throws it out farther. DL dumped it. They're going for a change. And that one went for icing. That whistle stops the clock at 12:07 remaining in period number 1. Score 0-0. Long shot from the point. Deflected, but I think it made it through. That comes back out. Taken away at the Spuds blue line. Trying to reverse it. Now he takes to the right side. Just past the red line. Pass it up towards Mela. Missed. Goes all the way down for icing. So that will bring us back down to our left. Face-off's going to be the near circle Spud zone. I should probably try talking a little slower there, huh? Let's see. Abby's got the face-off. Puck goes back into the corner. It's got it. She gets it. Ooh, she got taken away behind the net, though. To try to center it up. Goes towards the circle. Gets kicked out farther. They backhand it towards the net, or towards the blue line. Abby got a piece of it. Lizzie then followed up and passed it up towards her. Cuts off Abby's stick at the blue line and down to the far corner. Yell clears it out. Got it underneath a couple of sticks there for the defenders, and Berkeley's going to back up and get it at the corner. She passes it around to the far side over to Lizzie. Lizzie to Abby. Abby gets it out of the zone. And the puck goes down into DL zone. Loose puck at their blue line. But they're able to pick it up, pass it up to number 16 at Spud's blue line, who tries a shot from the top of the left circle. But deflected by Berkeley. Puck goes around in the corner, far corner. Yeah, trying to push it across. They go around behind their own net. Centering pass gets taken away by Abby. She passes up towards Brindley, but it goes down into the corner. Three Spuds kind of go past it right there and ends up with DL bringing it out, but Abby gets it. Ooh, almost got for a hand pass there. Yep.
What?
Yeah, got a hand pass on Abby. Puck deflected up in the air to the right of the net. She went and knocked it to the other side of the net from behind. All right, Sayla's got the face-off outside the DL blue line. Comes over to Talia near side. She swings around into their zone on the right side. Gets to the top of the circle, dumps it down behind the net. DL brings her on far side. Hammer comes in, takes it away. Taylor gets it back to her. She comes up to the circle, throws a shot from the bottom of the right circle, but it goes out the side of the net. Back to Hammer again. Ooh, just missed in the wide left. She had a hard shot from straight out. This time DL gets it out. Ellie sends it the far side towards Ellie. Ellie sends it up. Hammer deflects it down into their zone, and she's trying to go for it down in the far corner. Taylor coming in to help out. It's deflected towards the net, but DL clears it behind to the near side. Tibbs got a piece of that one, but then they were able still to clear it out, but it came out. Berkeley grabbed it just outside the blue line and dumped it back in down to the far corner. Up over the left point. Deflected by out of the zone. Spuds just cleared before they got anywhere with that one. That time it had crossed the blue line right before Maddie got it. Maddie hadn't gotten back out, or I don't think she even knew that it crossed the blue line when they knocked it back in. Anyway, offsides on the Spuds, 9:07 left. Period 1. Face off in front of the Lakers bench, opposite side. Over here to Berkeley, she throws it down on net. Deflects off. Deflect off. Goalie blocked it, kicked it out, and then Spuds couldn't get to it before they cleared it. Comes out of the zone near side. Back to the defender. Throws it up. Lakers trying to throw it back. Maddie trying to pass that one up to Abby. Just turned around. Loose puck going back and forth here at the blue line. Now they dump it into the Spud zone. Maddie going to the far corner, swinging around behind her own net, throwing it near side off the boards. Maddie gets it out of the zone. And is offsides. And she was fighting with number 9 over here, Maddie Burstone was, to get that one out. They were trying to keep it in. And DL dumped it back over the line for an offsides. Stops the clock at 8:21. Left in period 1. DL gets that face up. Number 7 comes in, throws a shot. Well, puts her stick down, then covers it for no rebound. Face off near circle, Spud zone. Marley took it. She took it through in the corner. Comes at the far side to Lizzie. DL keeps it in. Sends to the far. Ellie picked it off at the far circle. They deflected up, but she tried to pass it out, and it stays in. DL knocks it up over and behind the net. Trying to center from the right side. Backhanded attempt goes wide into the corner. Up into the far point. Comes out. Marley picks that one up just over the blue line. Trying to skate it up. Lost it at the red line, and number 9 for DL is driving it back the other way. Tries to throw a shot, and Ellie got in front of that one. 9 follows up to center it. And then looks like number 7 for DL got a shot on, but Ella holds on to it. 7:34 remaining. Let's get a line change. Face-off's going to be in the near circle Spud zone. Abby's got the face-off. She's got Brinley out in front of the net. Alyssa on the near side. Alyssa takes this one off the face-off. Throws it off the boards to get it out. It's coming down. Probably going to go for icing. Yep. So we'll come back and do it again. Yeah. All right, Abby gets face up again. This time it goes to the Berkeley as a defenseman. She gets it back up to Abby. Abby kicks it down. Going back and forth. 16 picks it up at the Spuds blue line. Can't make it through traffic though, and the puck goes in behind the Spuds net. Berkeley picks it up. She's going to drop from behind her own net, comes all the way down, and just in front of their blue line, she dumps it into their zone. Puck goes around in the near corner. Alyssa takes it away, throws it back behind the net, going the other way. Brimley goes forward in the far corner, back to Selah, I believe that is. She came in, she passes up front for Hammer, but it goes behind her into the near corner. Just sends it all the way across again. This time we have a spud in that area. Tibbs comes in to try to take it away, but she knocked it loose, they get it out. Whew. Somebody will find out. Let's see what happened to Selah though. She went down from must have just been a skate. They throw it from the point. Berkeley picks that one. Oh, Talia picks that one off, drives it into neutral zone, passes up towards Selah. Comes right back to Maddie Birchfield. She picks up the red line, gets through their defense, comes up north in front, gets behind it, throws up. Oh! That was very very aggressive and some skating talent shown there from Maddie Birchfield. She picked that one up at her own red line on the near side here. Cut through 5 girls to get behind them, and then reversed in front of the net to get a shot. And the goalie got a piece of it, but not cleanly. But they didn't slow it down, so it didn't cross the goal line before she was able to pick it back up. All right, Selah gets this one, pushes it into the net, into the zone. Tries to throw it down, doesn't make it through. Maddie's got it in the corner, centers up for Tibbs. Can't get a clean piece of it. Then picks it up and drives it out along the far side. She cuts to the near side going in. Somebody got a piece of that as she was trying to fill a shot. It comes back out to the point. They throw it back in. This time Talia gets it. She gets it out to neutral ice. She's got some room, so she's just skating right up the middle. Oh, lost it as she was going in for the shot. And as she goes down, the girl is trying to come in to protect her, or to take the puck away. Fell over. So nothing nefarious there. Puck came out and knocked back over the blue line on the far side, so we got an offsides on the Spuds, stopping the clock at 5:15. All right, Marley's got the face-up. Mayla's to her right. And Lizzie is to her left. Puck comes all the way through the other side. Mayla got in front of that one when they tried to get it out. Marley comes in on the loose puck, and they're up in the front for a shot in, but it goes to wide right. Marley follows up in the far corner, trying to get it over. Gets straight to Lizzie. She centers up. Ooh, nice shot from Berkeley from the corner. Did it eventually go in? Well, they must have covered it. It pinballed around in front of the net, like back and forth, and finally it got behind the goalie, and one of the defensemen jumped in and laid out to hold on to it. So they're discussing something here. 4:51 left in period 1. All right, Marlo's gonna have the face-off. Mayla's out in front of the net. Lizzie in back. Lizzie in back. She's to her left. Berkeley's back right. Ellie's back left. Going for the next face-off. In a discussion. The coach trying to find out what's going on. What their discussion was. Why it wasn't a goal, what it was. I don't know. I couldn't tell from here. Unfortunately, you got here late, so I don't have a version of the feed up off of YouTube where I can back it up and take a look.
That's exactly right. I'm not going to sit here and listen. It's faster. Yeah, I know. I'm going to have somebody give me the takeoff later. This is slow.
Now I tell the other coach.
I'm dying. No. The other one is there. The other one is there. There you go.
All right, face up in the far corner.
What I did, I'm so happy.
Ready for another puck drop.
I'm
Ellie gets the face off. Throws it behind the net to the near corner. Comes up to Berkeley at the point. She centers it. Ooh, makes it all the way through. Far corner. Marley closed on it, but Ellie comes in. Deflects to the near side. Miller tries to throw it in. Gets deflected into the corner. Comes back out to Berkeley at the point. She throws it back into the corner. Goes all the way around to the far side. Ellie keeps that one in. Throws it in. And Ellie knocked it to the side and got into the corner. DL comes in. Well, we got a poke check on that one to stop her advance. Number 8 turned around, still dumped it, but couldn't advance on it. Pick up any speed. Marley took that puck away from her, or knocked it away from her. It comes around near side. Brindley comes in. She pushes it up towards Hammer, but gets knocked back into the Spud zone. Ellie comes up, throws it up near side, deflects off Abby at the blue line, or red line, down into their zone. Abby then takes away along the board, throws a shot. Ellie kicks away to the near side. Berkeley sends that one in along the boards near corner. Abby's trying to center it. She does, gets it right up front. Turn from Hammer. Threw a shot in. At least got a shot, but the goalie holds on to it. All right, Abby's got the face-off near corner, Lakers zone. Brindley out front, also to her right. Talia and Ellie on D. This one comes back. Oh, gets past Ellie on the left side and out of the zone. Ellie's got to back it up, passes across to Hammer near side, but it goes kind of behind her and flex back to Talia. Talia throws it up. Back up to Hammer outside the blue line, and she dumps it. Puck goes in around behind the Lakers net. Pushed into the far corner. Lakers trying to bring it up. Ellie keeps it in. She pushes the puck up to the side of the circle, into the net, or into the corner. Now tries to get it out. Advance it out on the far side. Dump it past Abby. Chase it down. Talia goes down, gets in the far corner Spud zone. She reverses direction. Passes up to, it was Abby. Got it over to Winter. And then tried to get it to him, but it got deflected back in. Number 7 for DL gets a hold of it, throws it down on net. Ella just comes up to the top of the crease and holds on to it. This stops the clock with 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first period. Score still 0-0. Sale's got the face-off. She takes it, puts it in the corner. Berkeley goes behind her own net with it. Oh, gets knocked out front though. Sale comes in to put a stick on it and knock it to the near boards. Maddie grabs it, swings around, comes around behind the net to the far side. Over to Tibbs, she tries to get it out, but they throw it down deep off the near point. Goes on net, deflects it behind the net. They try to center it up again. Ooh, another one. They throw it from right out the upper left. Gets deflected back from Ella. DL takes a loose puck. Throws it from the far end of the near circle. And knocks that one away, gets around behind. Oh! Sale tries to take it off of that one. She gets tripped up right before she crossed the blue line. Still got it out of the zone. Nothing called though on it. Goes down in the DL zone. They pick it up, take the loose puck in the near corner. Comes up. Berkeley comes up to the top of the circle trying to knock it in. Sale follows up to throw it in the corner around behind the net. Tibbs trying to center. Doesn't get through the defender, but Sala's fighting for it too. Finally, DL takes it. 16 starts taking it out. She's passing the red line. She's got 19 with her. She moves to her right, got around one defender, throws it, comes up. Oh, got it in. That's our first goal. We had a 17 and 19. took off with it. They had two defenders, but they got around the one to the right, and 17 from the towards the bottom of the right circle. Put it in. Looked like she got it through the 5-hole. Put DL on the board. 111. 1-1-1 left in the first. They go up 1-0. Oh, now you can settle down that pass from Mela, and DL took it, but didn't make it through the net, and they passed it down. And now Spuds driving in the far side, goes up to Marley. She's got in the far circle, trying to throw it in. That comes around now behind the net. And goes going back to help her. Puck comes around near side. It looks like she got tangled up with him. In the ref or something, swings around behind the net, going to the far side. They knock it out of the zone. Elliott gone back, she dumps it back in the zone, but hadn't cleared, so got offsides in the Spuds with 24 seconds remaining. All right, Abby's got the face-off. Listen, Hammond's at the right wing. Brinley Winter to the left. Berkeley guards all the way out right. The puck comes towards her. She gets it, dumps it down in deep. They try to bring it out through the right circle. Puck goes loose. Comes out of the zone, though. Berkeley comes up, throws it off the boards on the far side. Brinley picks it up just inside the blue line. Dumps it down in. We got 3 seconds left. And that is a really weak-sounding alarm or horn for the end of the first period. If you can hear that, it sounded like a 12-year-old making a fart sound. It was not a good horn there. All right, so end of 1-0. Lakers are up, and we will be back for period 2 here in just a moment. All right, so our period 2. Lissa gets it down, tries to get a shot, gets knocked into the near corner. Cleared back out. Ooh. Finley keeps that one in, throws it right up front for Abby. She moves to her right, gets a shot, but gets deflected out. And then she couldn't follow up. Listen, trying to push that one up. Oh, sorry, listen. Finley got that one up for Abby. And we got another shot there. Up behind the net, thrown up, gets deflected to the far point. Berkeley comes in, tries to pass it through, gets deflected behind. Ends up near side. Kibbs going for it in the near corner. Just put the microphone up where I can use it. Comes across. Kibbs couldn't get to it. Deflects off. She keeps working on it though, all the way to the far side. Picked up there by Maddie. She tries to push it towards the net. Gets it up front. Oh, and right up. Sure, I don't think Abby got a piece of that one. I think it was Maddie, but Abby was right there between her and the goalie on the far side of the crease. All right, face off in the far corner. Zayla's got the face of it. Maddie goes back to the right point. Ooh, quickly whiffed on it, or Natalia did, but she follows up. She picks up, gets the top of the circle, sends it down, hits the side of the net. Zayla keeps it in the corner. It's finally deflected out to the net and out of the zone. Natalia backs up, picks it up past her own red line, trying to backhand it up. Diallo kicks it down into the Spud zone. 13 gets a piece of it, knocks it down in behind the net. It comes around to the near side. Kibbs trying to get it out. She does. She gets it past. Coming along the boards. I can't see where it went, but it went all the way down for ISO. It stops the clock at 15:13. Face-off's going to be in the near circle. Keeps it in, throws it in from the near point, right button, reflex out front. Finally the Spuds are able to clear. That's all the way down, but somebody goes for icing. That's okay. All right, face off near corner. Spud zone. Came in late. Spuds are in white. DL's in red. Maddie gets that one on the boards on the near side of the circle. Swings around behind her own net. Lost it into the corner. Berkeley comes in. Passes off the boards up towards Mela is over there. Centered up front, it's deflected away. Berkeley though takes it from there, drives it all the way down into their zone, just go up towards the side of the net. Gets it back out to neutral ice. Comes along the near boards. They throw it all the way across, deflects down into the far corner. Now he gets a piece of it, throws it back out. Deflects across the middle. 16 reverses. Marley just poke check that one away, and Maddie Birchfield picks it up. She gets behind the defense, but she gets closed in. Throws a hard shot, and this is wide right. Thrown in from the far side. Off the pass from the ref. DL brings it up out on the near side. Abby takes that one away at the red line. And turns around and gets it down into their zone along the near boards. And gets kicked back out. Ellie picks it up, back on neutral ice, throws it across. Center up, gets it go Abby. She drives it in through a lot of traffic, backhands it across the middle. And DL starts to bring it back out. Number 9, DL comes across the middle, Puck got away from her, and Spuds turn around the other way. Alyssa Hammer picks it up just past the blue line. She's driving. She got past. We couldn't get past that last defender. Knocks it away, but Alyssa follows up. Gets it right out front. There's a shot up. Nice pass for Abby. And here it comes up. Alyssa backhands it again. Oh. We'll get some of these shots in here. Okay, must have stand on her head back there to stop that. I think there was a shot for Abby there too. Maybe didn't get marked. 12:58 remaining. Score still DL1. Lakers up 1-0. And from the point goes into the near corner. Lily goes for it. It comes out in the circle. Lakers number 16, 15? 15. Drives it down in the Spud zone. Getting pushed into the corner. Now they're in there with Sailor trying to get the puck. Puck comes out to the top of the circle. Izzy got it out. Trying to pass it over to Lily, but it was picked off and reversed the other way. Sailor though then takes it again at the blue line. Gets it to Talia, who backs up on behind her own net. Throws her on the far side and out of the zone. Lakers get it at the red line. Pass it across the near side. And dump it back in. 15 kicks it into the corner. Follows up, centered it off the net, comes up to the left point for a shot. Ella got in front of that one, they follow up. Ella got in front of the second one as well. Puck's still loose. And Spuds clear it out. Gonna go for icing. Everybody a break there. Face-off's going to be in the far circle, Spud zone. Marley's got the face-off. Puck comes down towards the front of the net, and covers it. Right on net off of the face-off. All right, so Marley's got the face-off again. Oop, she tries to take off with it. They keep it in. Oh, deflects off Marley though after they try to reverse it the other way, and it comes out of the zone. Marley trying to get it out. Finally, Marley picks up the loose puck. Tries to skate it out. Deflects to the left down into their zone. Lost it on the near side of the circle. Lakers swing right into the corner. As they're taken away, back to Maddie Berksfield. She tries to get a shot on. She did, but not much to it. DL then takes it up off the rebound. Goes it down. And is not going. Oh, he did go for. I'm sure that one was going to go for icing. It seemed like it was slowing down. All right, coming back to our left. Face off in the near circle of the Lakers zone. And we have face off. Lakers take it, throw it off the boards, comes up to Ellie at the corner. She throws it down in deep, deflected by Abby towards the net, goes in the far corner. Alyssa sends it up front. Abby backhands a shot. The second one comes right up front for ready for another shot there. Ooh. Comes up front, who gets past Brilliant to the near side. Ellie comes up the side of the circle. Puck gets picked off in the middle of the face-off circle. 16 brings it out, but Abby took it away from her at the red line. Then she gets tripped up as she's bringing it into the blue line. And she crosses the blue line towards the top of the far circle. And that one gets called. So Spuds are going to go on power play as... What was it? Number 9 for the Lakers is going in the box. So 10:04 left in period 2. Spuds are going to have a power play here. As we have a tripping penalty on the Lakers. Isaiah's got this face up. Got the power play line in. Isaiah doing center. Abby at right wing. Tibbs at left wing. Alyssa Hammer, left defenseman, and Talia at right defenseman. And back to Hammer at the near point. She throws it down in. It's deflected in the corner. Abby's got it, trying to throw it up. Goes off the stick. Flex up in the air. Hammer though. Oh, got high sticking. Somebody raised their stick up and that one flipped up in the air. All right, this one come back to Talia. She throws it, goes wide right. Go on the far boards. Center it up. Goes into the far circle. Thrown there. That shot that missed and got completed. Goes around the near side. Comes out of the zone. Along the near boards all the way down. Talia's got to go get it. It did not slow down enough. She had to pick it up and takes it behind the Spuds net. Forcing throws up the boards, trying to get it to Lily. She can't get it out. They throw it down from the near boards. Comes out though. Alyssa gets that one towards Abby. Abby kicks it into their zone, picks it up at the circle. Lost it in the far corner. Abby centers it from there, comes across it to Alyssa. Alyssa throws a shot and puts it in. Goal for Alyssa Hammer from Lily, and I think it was Abby that centered that one out to her. On the far boards, on the outside of the far circle. Abby threw into the middle, just trying to center it. Tibbs got a piece of it and deflected it back towards Alyssa, and then moved to her left. Threw a hard shot from the top of the left circle. And that ties the game at 1 with 9 minutes left in period number 2. There's that one on net from the right point. He's able to cover it. Face off in the far circle. Back to the far point. Jump down in. He's not behind the net. Comes around the outside. Tibbs picks it up, centers it, but DL gets it and drives it back out. We get to the red line. She dumps it. Number 9 does all the way down to the corner. Marley picks it up behind the net, swings around to the far side. Lakers send it back into the corner. Berkeley got a piece of that centering pass, keeps it back in the corner. Around the far side up towards Lizzie. DL kicks it back into the corner, back there towards the back of the net. 13 gets on the near side, centers it up. Saylor coming across the middle, takes that centering pass and took it to the far side. Now they're trying to push it again, goes to the side of the net. Berkeley goes down, they get tangled up a little bit. Puck comes out on the far corner. Is he trying to push it? Defender comes in with the left point, keeps it in, comes all the way across. It's right towards a couple of DL girls, just didn't see it coming. Puck goes around to the near corner, fighting for it along the back boards there. Gets pushed to the left side to Tibbs. She gets it off the boards and out, picks it up, passes it across to Lizzie. Passes a little behind her. She's got to swing it on the far side, passes up, but gets knocked out. 19 for DL picks it up outside her own blue line, brings it in. Lost the puck. Oh, it's right there. Oop. Ella holds on to it. She threw it in from the far corner. It hit the side of the net, but then came up and you could see it kind of sitting right underneath Ella's glove. She had her stick down, but came off the side of the net and up, and it kind of up behind her glove right there. Sat there for a moment before she could cover it. Face off far corner. Goes into the corner, throwing up glove boards towards Mayla. She's able to clear it out. DL backs up, picks up the red line, tries to dump it, but Abby gets a piece of it, pushes it back. Back and forth. Abby finally gets it down into their zone. Not very deep though, and they get it back out. And why she stopped there and looked up for I think she thought there was going to be a whistle and it didn't come. DL ended up taking it away. Gets it down into the corner, near corner. Maddie Burksfield comes up with it there, reverses behind the net, throws it back out towards Abby. The near point. DL sends it back in. Along the far side of the net, Talia swings around with it to the near side. She comes up, she's got a little bit of room, passes towards Abby, gets it out of the zone. Abby's got mugged around the red line. I'm sorry, that was Burksfield got bugged there. Abby followed up and knocked down to their zone. Back up, pass across. Number 7 picks it up, reverses, dumps it, and then she goes off for a line change. Oh, now we're going to have Brindley, I think, cross-checking and roughing. Oh, they're calling it for roughing. Okay. So DL's going to go on a power play with 6:07 left in period 1. She was pleading her case there for a little bit afterwards, but didn't do any good. All right, face off near circle, Spuds zone. Spuds get the face off. We were trying to pass it back up to Alyssa, but it goes right up front. And they get a shot in. Had the save, but couldn't cover it, and then they got a goal. So that was a very quick face off. DL goal there set up by that. I don't know, interesting choice of a pass to try to get it up to Alyssa, who's right up front. They deflected right up front, deflected to one of the Lakers players. All right, 5:59, so that was 1 minute in. They get a goal on it. Now 2-1, Lakers over the Spuds. Face off, center ice. Puck goes back to Berkeley. She comes up, tries to push it up. DL throws it back, goes off the ref. Berkeley took that one away as they tried to advance it. Sale then picks it up and swings it around, but can't advance it forward. It turns the other way. Sale's trying to get it back going the other way. Right here in the boards in front of us, gets up towards Tibbs. She starts pushing to their zone. Gets it down into the corner. Comes over to Sale, throws a shot, hits the side of the net. Again comes into the corner. Tibbs comes up with it, throws it to Berkeley, who throws a long shot. And Billy's able to glove it. Stops the clock at 5:09. All right, Abby's got the face off. Comes back out to Ellie. She throws it down in. Doesn't make it through, goes off a Lakers skate. And back out, they pass it up, get it up to number 7. She skates into the Spud zone far side, swings around, keeps it up, throws a shot. Ella got onto it and held onto it. She got in front of it and held onto it. Face-off's going to be in the far corner. Far circle. Abby's got the face-off. Maddie Brooksfield and Ellie, I think, are out front. Puck goes into the corner. Talia picks up, swings across the circle, tries to pass it up. It's picked off, but gets knocked over, and then Maddie gets it out of the zone. She lost it just past the blue line. Number 11 comes in, throws a shot. Ellie got in front of that one, and then she deflects it over to Mela. Got it out of the zone, but couldn't get all the way up to Abby. Puck comes back into the Spud zone, back behind the net. And it comes around, throws it off the boards. Look at the left point. Slap shot from the right defenseman, throws it all the way down into the net, into the far left corner. Spuds get it out along the far boards and get it down in. Abby chases it down, but he's behind the net, coming around the near side, along the near boards. He's back out of the zone. Talia got a piece of that as she was bringing it out, and then Alyssa was able to turn it back the other way. Maddie Brooksfield keeps it in just inside the blue line. Gets it to the near side, passes across to Alyssa. Alyssa at the top. Backhanded it towards Abby, and it got past her. Marley comes along the near boards and gets a piece of it to keep them from getting a breakaway. And they cross the blue line forward offsides. All right, face off. Just outside the BL circle, near side. Number 16 picked up the puck as it sets at her back, drives it down in. She cuts across the middle. Couldn't cleanly handle it with all the Spuds on top of her, and her shot goes wide left. We can center it up. It goes right to the side of the net. It's deflected around behind, coming up along the near boards. Gibbs gets it over to Alyssa. Alyssa drives it in. She goes into their zone from the left side. It's reverse to the top of the circle. We can reverse again. She gets a crowd of girls on her. Still gets the puck out to the near corner where Marley throws it down. Goes behind the net to the far corner. Sorry, the near point, which she threw it down in. Yeah, it comes around. It comes up to the point. Marley gets it back in. Tibbs tries to center it. We don't have a Spud there. Comes around to the far side. Berkeley with some good stick work to keep that one in at the far point. Centered up for Alyssa, but couldn't get a clean hit on it. It comes around the near side again. Trying to center it out. It goes all the way across. Berkeley picks up at the red line. Goes to the far side and dumps it in. Spuds get a change. Goes to DL, swings out behind, gets it out. Abby, though, picked off that pass. Threw it down on net. And it clears out again. Berkeley picks up that pass outside the Spuds blue line, brings it down, pulls it down towards the net, goes into the corner. Comes out towards the left point. Get a defensive change though, so we didn't have a defender there. DL brings down the Spuds on the far side. They center it all the way through to the near corner. Passed out. Ellie gets up to Abby. Lost it at the red line as she was trying to advance it, and DL dumps it back down in the Spud zone. Mela clears that one out, and it's going to go on net. OGL is going on a change. Spuds got 3-on-1 right now. They can just get down there. Shot from the far side from Abby. Billy picks that one away. Puts it down towards the net, but a defenseman kicks it into the corner. Up on the left side of the net, centered up, comes up to Talia, straight up front. She throws a hard shot. Goes wide left. Back out to Ellie at the point. They're trying to send it in, deflects up and over. Still bouncing, so it went over Mela's stick. Into the near corner, comes back out to Talia at the far point. 1 minute left. That long shot gets turned back the other way. Throw a shot down. Ella kicks it into the near corner. 47 seconds left. Puck jumps up towards Alyssa. She settles it down at the red line, or her blue line. The pass got just a bit behind Maddie and turned back the other way. 30 seconds left. Going back and forth here. 20 though goes into the spot, dumps it in. Ellie picks it up at the top of the right circle, swings around behind her own net. Throws it hard off the board, trying to get it out. It does. It clears out. 16 seconds left in period number 2. Talia is able to throw that one down. Goes down on the far boards into their zone. Their own near side goes off of the Lakers skate and stays in their zone. Got 3 seconds left now. Trying to send it up. And that is the end of period number 2. So, end of 2. Lakers up by 1. Now we're going to have a Zamboni break, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes. right, getting ready to start period 3. Baker's up 2-1. So let's take the face-up. Gets back to Berkeley. She passes up towards Lizzie. It's knocked away at the blue line. Talia picks it up, tries to dump it, but can't get very far until they reverse it. Talia gets a piece of that one, sends it up. Just trying to get it in deep. Ooh. Tibbs gets it right over towards Marley. Got the shot. Just waiting for it to turn so I could see who it was that Tibbs passed that one up front to. Goalie got in front and held on though. Really did a nice job of getting that puck down along the far boards and past the defense and passing across to Marley for a shot on goal. Siddle's got the face off. Sends it over towards Talia. Goes off a stick into the near corner. Pass it to the circle. Back to Talia at the far point. She throws a hard shot, goes off a body. And the defender that got in front of that one takes off with it. 15. She gets down into the Spuds zone. Backhands it down, goes down on the left side. Talia goes down there, picks it up behind the net. 15 then is fighting where they're going to take it away. No, we're going to have something probably on Talia for hooking. So that will put DL on a power play. Just hoping we defend this one better than the last one. So 16:03, 57 seconds in. A hooking call.
Somebody shut the door.
And Miss Tortorisa, we are going to be having a 5-on-4 Gainesville Lakers. Face-off's going to be in the near zone. Ella's in net to our left. Number 7's taking that. Abby's got the face-off. So our penalty kill, we got Abby taking face-off. Berkeley behind her. Ellie on the near side, or the far side of the center side of the face-off circle, and then there's a hammer out front of the net. Goes back to Berkeley in the corner. She's holding it there. Yeah, trying to pull it out. They knock it behind the net. Ellie goes there. She hits it up the side, gets it up to Hammer. She skates it out. She's got Abby up front, but lost it at the red line. Still got a piece of it to send it back the other way. DL sends it back in. Gets past their intended target to Ellie, who takes it behind her own net, coming around near side. Throws it off the boards up towards Abby. She backhands off the boards trying to get it out, but they hold it in at the point, dump it back in around behind to the far corner, comes up the far side. Deflects off the defender at the far point and into the neutral ice, so they got a clear. 7 starts pushing it back into the near corner. Goes to DL, throws it around to number 8 at the near point. She starts things, passes across. Hammer got a piece of it to get it out of the zone. She picks it up in front of her own bench, throws it near side off the boards. Here it comes to Abby. She starts pushing it down in. She picks up in the near circle. Ooh, couldn't settle it down for a shot though. It's right out front. That comes up to Alyssa. Alyssa kicks it back to Berkeley for a shot. Goes wide, deflected wide right. That was Brindley. Brindley tries to get one up front again. And DL takes it out. So we got a 2-on-2 here, 7 going on. Berkeley gets in front of her, pushes it to the far near side. Puckers in the corner. Berkeley tries to send it up the board. She tries to sends it across. It's Brindley, but gets in front of her. 3 chases it down, throws it off the boards, sends it out. Abby though turns it back the other way, back into their zone. Brindley keeps it in, then she pushes it down towards the center or corner. Lost it along the side of the circle, and they bring it back out. Long pass, waves off icing. That comes along the far side, up to the circle. So they're trying to get it out. She's got a lot of DL traffic there. One of them comes up with it, throws a shot in. Just wide right, otherwise it would clear it out. They'll go with another one. Deflected up and over. Comes around to the far point. And a long shot in. Ellie gets on top of that one. This time she just lays out and covers it up. Looks like we are back to full strength. So Sayla gets that one, kicks it back to Marley, tries to push it up, but he's got the stick. Back to Sayla, she throws it off towards Mela. Mela gets it off the boards it up. Maddie gets it at the red line, or gets a piece of it to get it out, but it's knocked back across. Yeah, sends it back out, trying to pick it up at the red line. They do push it down in, but not enough. Marley picks it up, swings around at the bottom of the circle, gets it in the near corner. Goes up to Sayla, but it deflects to the boards. They're trying to get it out, but it goes to the right point. Long shot from there, doesn't go through. Marley passes up to the center. Just gets past Sayla and Mela. So they'll go at the red line, backhands into their zone. Spuds are getting a change. Eddie Birchfield's still on, chased it down into the corner. They're trying to pass it up, long pass, right on to number 19 too. Defender goes down. She pulls 19, pulls up though to the far side, goes to the corner. They throw a slap shot that goes off of Abby to Maddie. Maddie backhands it down into their zone, and Abby's going to chase it down the corner. They kick it back out. Lost over to Berkeley from the near side with it. Spuds have cleared the zone, so now they're driving it back in. Berkeley tried to send it in. Didn't make it very far for it. It's deflected off. Now DL clears it from outside of their blue line, and that one's going to go for icing. And that whistle will stop the clock at 12:08 remaining in period number 3. All right, for this face-off, got Abby Knutson picking the at center, Lizzie at right wing, Tibbs at left wing, Talia back right, and Ellie back left. DL picks up that pass. Can't advance it before Talia got a piece of it. Took it away, but it was icing. But when she knocked it back, it was offsides. So we're going to face off just to our right here in front of the... Not in front of me, in front of us to our right, just outside the blue line. Comes back to Talia, she sends it over to Ellie. Ellie passes up to Tibbs, she brings it in along the left side. Lost it on the far side of the face-off circle. They push it up. This puck comes on the left side. Number 3 though, tries to got to first, centered it up, but Talia picked off that shot, or pass, whatever it was, brings it around the far side and out. Ooh, we got an offside zone. Abby got in front of that pass. Kicked it back. Lizzie got to it, but Abby's momentum took her across the blue line, so when Lizzie kicked it over, we had an offsides. All right, Sayla's got this face off. In front of Alyssa. She gets around one defender, comes up through the left circle. Backhands towards the middle. There's a back to her again, back to Sayla, who then puts it in. Goal for Sayla Alderson. An assist from Alyssa. Got it to her on the near side. Alyssa drove in on the right side here to the near side circle. She backhanded up front, but didn't make it. They cleared it up. They backhanded it. They cleared it to the right side of the net towards the center, towards the corner. But Alyssa was right there to send it back up front to Sayla, who put it in the net. That ties the game at 2. 11:15 remaining. Sayla keeps that one from crossing the blue line. And they clear it down. And goes all the way for icing. 11:04 now remaining in period 3. Score 2-2. Alderson's going to have to face off on the far circle. Lakers zone. Hammer out front. Brinley Winter on the left wing. Buchegard back right. Marley back left. Berkeley tries a long shot. Deflects off back to Marley. She backs up. She tries to pass across. Ooh, she got lucky there. They didn't get it. Sayla grabs it. Swings around. Sends it to Alyssa on the near side. She throws a hard shot. Berkeley kicks it away. Comes around to Berkeley on the far point. She kicks it up towards the side of the circle. Alyssa throws another shot in. again. This time Marley threw a shot from the left circle. No, Sela. And they start to advance up, but can't get it. Alyssa gets a piece of it. And number 7 starts to drive it down. Comes around to the far side, back out, go back down behind the net, go up to the near side. Alyssa comes in to get it. Centers the pass to Abby, kicks off her stick and down. That one's going to go for icing. Back up here and see if I can look now. Or they reversed it. Why didn't I get the camera on? Something happened. Well, I think it was at that shot there when there was a collision by the net, and when the last shot down there, I think Brindley got banged up because she came skating off, holding her arm or her shoulder. All right, plays up the near side, goes back behind the net. Spuds clear it up, kicks out of the zone. DL's got it back up. Got to put it in. Abby got a piece of it, kicks it down. Maddie's chasing it to the circle. She pushed into the corner, lost it there. Lakers start to bring it back out along the far boards. 16 drives along the far side. Tries to pass it up front, just past there. 19 couldn't settle. Here we go off, but Abby was able to get it off. Ooh! Litchfield gets it out. It went for offside. A delayed call there. I'm sure going to call it. 9:43 remaining in period 3. Score 2-2. Face off in front of the Spuds bench, just outside the Spuds zone. I don't know if the clock kept going. What do we got here? Clock right now says like 92 minutes. That doesn't seem quite right. Whoop. Got the scoreboard on the left side working now. There it is. It's done 92. It's 9:23. That's better. All right, face off just outside the Spud zone, far side. This puck comes across, gets knocked down onto the net from there. And it kicks to the far side. Marley skates it out. She skates across, moves to her left down, going to their zone, gets to the left circle, tries to pass it up, gets deflected to the near point. Berkeley backhands it into the corner. Lakers drive it back out now, take it up along the near boards, moving to our left, gets into the Spud zone, throws a shot. Berkeley got in front of that one. Spuds couldn't clear the zone though before they knocked it back into the far corner. Deflection sends it up and into the net. And you get a whistle stop and play at 8:45 left in period 2. All right, face off far corner. Abby's got the face off. It's over to Brindley. She kicks it past the corner and down in. Puck is slowing down as she chases it. He waves off icing. Laker defender grabs it, swings around behind her own net to the near corner. Gets under the rough skate, kicks out to the middle. Talia backhands it towards the front, but Lakers pick it up and drive it out. Down to the Spud zone, but cleared back out near side. Alyssa picks it up near side, drives it on the right side, tries a little stutter stop, and throws a shot down. Slowly kicks it away. They held onto it, then pass it off, and they skated around. Still in their zone though. It goes into the near corner, centered up, just past Alyssa out to the near point. Talia comes over the point, keeps it in. Over to Alyssa, throws a shot, deflects a little bit off of a stick, and this one comes right top of the circle for Talia. She comes in. That one kicked off, was kicked away in the far corner. Grimley's got it behind. Backhands it up for Abby, who had a shot. Now it's back up again. And then DL cleared it up. It goes to the far point. Fired in from there behind the net. Around near side. Abby's got the side of the near circle. Passes up, but it splits between the Spud players. And they got it back up. And DL's trying to settle it down. They did get it past the red line and dumped it. They're trying to change up. Spud's trying to clear it out, but it's put. Finally comes across the blue line. Number 10 for DL swings around with it. Has to pass it up, gets it to number 7. Gets in, throws a shot, but it goes wide left. And at the bottom of the near circle, puck gets loose. They keep it in. Talia gets it up. Okay, Alyssa gets it out, gets over to Maddie. Maddie picks it up at the red line. Starts coming in, knocked away, but then kept working with it. Got the Spuds some time for a line change. Long shot from the top of the left circle. Ella holds on to it. Maddie got knocked down on the far side over there. I think got knocked away. I'm not sure exactly what. Nothing called though, doesn't look like. But the faceoff's going to be outside of the Spud zone. And back to Talia. I'm sorry, to Berkeley. Yell deflects up. Berkeley comes back up at her own blue line, brings it up, tries to pass it up to Sayla. Kicks off, goes down. Yeah, that was pretty obvious deflection. Sometimes they call deflections when I don't see it, but that one they didn't call it was pretty obvious. But they called icing on it anyway. 6:16 remaining in period 3. Faceoff's going to be in Spud zone. Center put that one in right after face-off. Bounced up and then down and right down to his legs. She tried to drop on it, couldn't get to it. She was quite ready for that. All right, Abby's got the face-off. That makes it 3-2. 6:16 left. Yale gets behind the defense, goes over the far circle. Lost it in the corner. They get up to the defender. The far point. Kid's got in front of that pass, so she skates it down. She picks it up, gets into their zone. Got it knocked away down into the near corner once she got into their zone. She followed up there, centers it up. Flex over the far corner. Lizzie sends it back to the Marley at the far point. She sends a shot in. Kid's got a piece of it, and deflection, and then it goes up. I don't think it actually made it on net. Yeah, clock still isn't running. I'm not sure what the, still says 6:16.
I thought I was getting hot.
Abby's got the face off. We got a shot right off of that. We're gonna hold on to it. So I don't know if it's got the clock, it's just not showing up because it was all messed up the time before too. Harris comes back to the left point. Lost it past the blue line, sends it near side over to Berkeley. She backs up a little, let everybody clear. Dumps it into the corner, now the clock's running. Back out to fluttering, bounces past Brooklyn's skate. Marley comes over to take that one though before number 7 for DL could take off with it. She sends it around behind the net to the far side. Gibbs kicks it off and it's down. It's going to go on net. Flex away to the near side. Abby closes on it. Puck goes behind the net. Comes right up front. Brooklyn tries to backhand it up, but doesn't get much on it. And the Lakers get it out of the zone. Piece of that before number 10 could take off with it, and Berkeley gets into the near corner and kicks it back up, comes up to the near point. Blizzard gets it out of the zone. And sent down by Berkeley. It'll go for icing, but so everybody get a change. 5:15, probably about 5 minutes was accurate. Left in period 3. I don't know why the scoreboard on YouTube is not accurate. Like we had this problem last time too. It is 3-2, not 2-1. Lakers are up by 1 still, but it's 3-2. For some reason it's a left point. Whit Brindley got that around the defender, chases it down to their blue line. Sarah gets a piece of it to keep it in. Comes out to Talia at the near point. She sends it back in behind the net. And chases in the corner, tries to send it up front. Talia tries to send it in, goes off a stick and out. Talia backs up with it, dumps it back in, but we got offsides on the Spuds. 4:41 left. Throws it down, and we are going to have icing on the Lakers. They're making up the time they lost last time.
You gotta remember that's volunteers, we're not being
I don't know what this is doing. Anyway, we're back on, so we don't get the score though. Accurate. Face off near corner. Alyssa picks it up after the face off, throws a shot, goes real high and up. That's it with the face-off. So we're Brindley back to Talia. Sends one down towards the net, deflected by Sela, but it really holds on to it, or deflects it away. And they get it back out of the zone. They throw it down. Waves off icing. It comes around to the near corner. Vision there. Puck comes across the top of the circle and gets knocked back into the near corner. Talia kicks to the far side. Brindley tries to get to the far there to get it out. Can't get it out. They just send it back in on net. Kicks it behind. That's been around near side. This time Spuds clear it. DL dumps it for offsides. 3:32 is what it shows on the clock. Faceoff's going to be in front of the Spuds bench, just outside the Spuds blue line. There's got the faceoff. He pushes the near side to Berkeley. She's trying to throw it off the boards and up. Goes down. It's into the near corner. Throw it off the boards and out. Gets it towards number 19. Marley, though, goes down, gets to it first, throws it far side over to Maddie Burksfield. She got that one away. Lost it as she was crossing into the zone, though, and then they get it back out. Quickly picks it up, throws it near side towards Mela. Knocked it up into their zone. Abby chases it down the circle. The DL number 10 takes it behind her own net. Swings down far side, trying to pass it up. Marley settles it down. Sends it on net, just wide right. It's down to the near boards. It comes up to the near point, but it got past her. 16 is chasing it, is taking it down. She gets a shot. Bella kicks it away. Then goes around far point. Baker's coming to keep it in, goes up the side of the circle. She starts to bring coming in, open. They have a defender in front there. And far side of the, on the boards on the far side of the face-off circle. She picks it up, she comes into the near side of the circle, right towards the top of the slot, and threw it in from there. They didn't have any defenders in the area, and just put that one past Ella. Makes it 4-2, 2:24 left in period 3. Come back to Ellie. Ellie sends up to Tibbs. Just gets past her, but Sayla picks it up. Sends it towards Tibbs again, but it gets back behind the net. Is he fighting for it? Lakers number 4 takes it behind the net to the far side. Tibbs comes in, trying to center it. Gets pushed back behind the net again. Coming around the bottom of the near circle. Throwing back behind the net to the far side. Ellie comes up on it. Sends it down on net. Another shot from Ellie from the far side. That one didn't make it through. And they clear it near side and out of the zone. Comes up to pick it up, reverses at the blue line, passes up to Sayla. She comes up on the far side, dumps it from just outside the blue line, puck goes around behind the net to the far corner. Tibbs gets a piece of it, gets in front of it, comes up, trying to center. She comes around, doing a wraparound. It comes up to Sayla. She throws it down, and that time it went in. Sayla Alderson with the goal, with the assist, and a lot of work on that one from Lily Tibiatowski. Puts them within 1 with 1:21 remaining.
Hey, maybe you can check on her.
Oh, Lily's still sitting down. She got a piece of that and tried to hold on to it. It was bouncing a little bit, and she let it so it didn't go flying in. But eventually, I could see it from here that it crossed the blue line, and then goalie was just getting her up now. She must have gotten shooken up a little bit. It wasn't like a melee or anything. People fell on her. I think it was just maybe how she was trying to get. Let me back up and see if I can see what happened there. So all the action on the right side of the net. Tibbs pushes it out to Sayla, who put it in on the left side of the goalie, but nobody had really hit her or knocked her down. I think she was just trying to scramble over to get it. Might have twisted or hit something or fell hard. She's staying in the game. We got her something to drink. Well, she's staying in. She's had a heck of a game. So 1:21 remaining. Phone's getting a little low. So the game. Let's see if we can get another power supply on it. Steph comes near side to Alyssa. She dumps it. DL swings around to our own net. Then they got a piece of it. Puck bounces up on the near side. Comes up to the left point. Sayla got onto it. Keep it in. First time they get it out of the zone. Spuds got an empty net. DL's trying to send it down. It's going to go wide right. 1 minute left. 54 seconds down, I guess. And that one was called for icing. So, 54 seconds. We're at 55 about. We're going to have a face-off in the DL zone. Near circle, right side of the net. Abby's got the face-off. We've got Brinley, Sayla, and Alyssa on the left side out in front of the net, and Talia and Marley back on the defense. Oh, that time they throw it down again. Again, it goes wide right. And 37 seconds off the clock, and we're going to come back and do it again. And Spuds going 6 on 5 here. Ella's on the bench, so we got an empty net. Abby taking the face off again. So Alyssa's moving over to the right side to get a little more help over there in case it comes that way, and it comes right to her. She backhands it towards the front of the net, comes right back to the circle though, down into the corner. Try to clear it up, comes Natalia, she dumps it, or tries to put it down, gets deflected behind the net. Then they send it to the near side. DL swings around to the far corner with it. 30 seconds left to get it out of the trap. Oh! Marley had it. It comes out, but it's only picked up. Talia backhands it down. Time Abby starts driving it in. She's got 20 seconds. She goes along the left circle. Throws a shot. Goes wide left to the near side. Alyssa gets it along the circle. Back to Talia at the point. She backhands it top front. Alyssa couldn't get a good hold of it. Just goes in the corner. Back out to Talia at the corner again. She settles down for a shot. Gets kicked away. And that is the game. Last time. Lakers take this one 4-3. And that makes the season split 1-1. As Spuds beat them 7-1 back on November 16th in their home. So each team taking the away game. Good hard game though. Without too much negativity out there. Nobody really pushed each other too much. At least I can see. Alright, so tomorrow. Somebody watching. What we got for games tomorrow? We got more hockey for you. We got the Churchill Spuds, who's got an early morning game against Fergus Falls in Fergus Falls at 11 a.m. in the Fergus Falls Community Arena. And I thought we had an afternoon game, but I don't see it on my calendar, so maybe we don't. Maybe it's just a morning game. So 11 a.m. we will be back up on YouTube. I'll try to see if I can get it on both again. Experimenting, see if I can find a way to get the scoreboard on there more often. Hopefully we won't have this mix up where it doesn't know what scores actually is showing